Wale Adenuga Production present
Super Story.
One Bad Apple.
It's a super story of good food and houses, where the fish drowns or even die of thirst. It's a super story, a life of precious stones and good taste. It's a super story. This is super story. This is super story. This is super story. A life of strife and sorrows. It's a super story of good food and houses. It's a super story, a life of precious stones and good taste. It's a super story. This is super story. This is super story. Super story. This is super story. A life of strife and sorrow. Super story. Good food and houses. Super stories of precious stones and good taste. This is super story. Super story. Super story, super story, super story, super story. This is super story.
Last week on your award-winning Super Story.
Papa, I may not. But when must this happen to us? When must this happen to us now?
It's nobody's fault. Not even his fault.
How can you say that?
True. The fault is not his.
Whose fault is it then?
The fault is ours. We dined with the devil, and this is the consequence.
This is super story, a life of strife and sorrows.
Well, if that isn't power, then what is?
This is super story.
Hello there.
Are you okay?
See what I bought us. Snacks from the best joint in town.
What are we celebrating? I know it's not my birthday. Neither is it yours. Perhaps it's your mother's.
Come on, Carol. I'm trying to please you here. Don't be sarcastic about it.
Please me. With just one day of snacks.
Come on, Carol. I know I will not be able to do this every day. But I'll try as often as I can.
Which is not often enough.
Things will get better.
I want things to get better now.
It doesn't work that way. Except maybe for thieves. And I'm no thief.
Maybe it would have been better if you were one.
Come on, Carol. What is the meaning of all this?
I should ask you.
Okay. I know what to do. I must make sure I get to the bottom of this. I promise you, I'll get to the very bottom.
Honey, why are you angry?
I'm doing my best to please you, but you don't appreciate it. I'm making sacrifice to get you those things, and all I get in return is sarcasm.
Take it easy with those big grammar now.
Come on, Carol. What is the matter now?
Can't you see what I'm trying to do?
No, I can't. If you don't show me.
I'm trying to put pressure on you so that you don't get satisfied with this place.
Are you sure?
Of course. I'm not hiding the fact that I don't like this our present position. We can move on to a better position. Especially with this baby coming. We have to go higher.
And I'm not playing, my darling Carol. Rome was not built in a day.
That was because technology was not advanced then.
What are you saying?
Reach for the stars. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. That's what I'm saying. This tastes good. But I hear the ones in Lagos are better in taste.
Don't worry. I have plans to that end.
Tell me something.
It's a surprise package. You just hold your breath.
I hope we will not be growing grey hairs by the time this your surprise finally comes.
There you go again with your sarcasm.
And there you go again with your big grammar. Honey, why didn't you go and take your bath? And I would have had dinner ready by the time you're through.
That's a good proposition.
Come on, go ahead then.
I'll see you now.
Come on. I must take this thing easy. I don't want him going to find out about that Francis guy. If he runs into that Kate girl, everything will be finished. I must keep him from suspicion until I'm sure about this Francis guy. And even Kate, I must. Francis. Is it possible that I've lost him even before anything gets started? Well, we'll wait and see. We will.
Let's go.
Hey, I'm sorry. I won't be able to come with you today. I have to run an errand for my husband up there.
Hey, what a pity. You should have taken out your stress this morning.
Well, never mind. There'll be many, many more opportunities like this.
It's who I was telling you about marriage. You that one heavy sugar daddy should be spoiling rotten right now. You're here trying to run one stupid little errand for your husband before coming to school. Anyway, better you than me. See you in school.
I'll see you in school.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I hope I have not done something foolish. I should have just followed her and saved my cab fare for this morning. What if Francis has been warned off by that Kate? I can't believe I'm hoping that I can still see Francis. It's not my fault. The guy throws some good money around.
Hi, Angel.
What do you want with me again? I don't want trouble with your girlfriend.
Look, forget Kate. She will no longer cause you trouble. I've straightened her out.
What did you tell her to cause her to back off? Because from what I know of women, she will not back off. She will ensure she causes trouble for me indirectly.
She wouldn't dare.
You sound so cocksure.
I am.
And what makes you that sure?
Let's just say that I have them by the balls. And boy, when I need to squeeze those balls, I can squeeze them whenever necessary.
I still don't have a clue of what you're saying.
Never mind. The important thing is, there is no chance in hell of I ever causing you or your home problems.
Well, if what you say is true, then now I can breathe better.
You can breathe very well. Now, would you do me the honor of dropping you off in your school?
Look, the fact still remains the same. I'm still married.
Okay. Can I pay you to banish the thought for a while?
You know that's not possible.
Then let me pay you to pretend to banish the thought for a while.
Francis, anyone who has come across you should not go looking for Satan anymore. You are the chief tempter.
Thanks for the compliment. But if I was that good, you would be sitting in this car right now.
Perhaps I'm just trying to find out whether someone can actually pay another to pretend to banish a thought. Is that possible?
Well, seeing is believing, don't they say?
If you continue this way, you will soon go bankrupt.
Have you ever seen the ocean go dry? Look, do you accept my offer to banish the thought?
Point of correction. To pretend to banish the thought.
Okay. Do you take up the offer?
Yeah.
And you would ride with me to your school?
If I am to pretend not to be married, why not?
Thank you. I will cherish this day for the rest of my life.
Flatterer.
No, really. And I'll do something more. You see that seat? Nobody, and I mean nobody, will sit on it anymore. It's yours exclusively.
Francis.
Really? Really?
This is life. Why this pregnancy now of all times? Why now?
Hey, a penny for your thought.
Why do you cheapen me so? My thoughts are worth much more than a penny.
Okay, 1,000 apologies. 5,000 naira for your thoughts.
5,000 naira. Well, that's a good place to start the negotiation.
I love you.
What's wrong with it?
Everything. You shouldn't be wearing such a thing.
But people wear them.
What kind of people wear them? Certainly not married people.
I have seen married women dressed in town dresses like this one.
Show me those married women and I will show you that they are irresponsible.
But I'm a student. Let me feel like one.
Must you dress in rags to feel like a student? Must you?
These are not rags. You know how much they cost?
Which brings me to the point, where did you get the money to buy them? Where?
Hey, I have talked myself into trouble now.
I say, where did you get the money to buy them? I have not given you money for new clothes in the last 3 months. I have been saving for your school and the business I intend to open for you. How did you get the money to buy this?
How can you ask me that?
Yes, I am asking you because I did not give you any money. So someone did. And the question is, who is the someone?
Are you suspecting me of some irresponsible act or something?
I'm not telling you that. I am waiting for you to tell me where you got the money from. You said the rags are not cheap.
But I didn't say they cost a fortune either.
So what are you saying?
Well, I said these are not rags, therefore they are not cheap. But are you indirectly accusing me of getting money from some dubious means?
I am not accusing you of anything. Just tell me how you got the money to buy this.
I got the money from you.
What? Are you well or something? I didn't give you any money or clothes.
But you give me money for housekeeping, to buy foodstuff and things for the house.
Yeah, right. So what?
So I saved some of them to buy some things for myself.
What?
I know I shouldn't have done it, but I'm a woman. We do it all the time. Our mothers teach us to do it.
But you've always complained that the money is not enough. Yet, you have the gut to take money from there to buy this rags like this.
I'm sorry. But in a way, it takes some of the burden off you.
I am not mad at you that you took some money to buy some clothes. I am mad at you that you took some money to buy rags like this.
But I like them.
But I don't like them.
When you married me, you did not tell me you were coming to put me in some sort of bondage here.
I didn't tell you I will allow you to advertise any responsibility either. Now, you go take off this thing or no school for you.
Shegu!
Don't shegu me. You are married to me and carrying my baby, and yet you dress like a harlot. No way. That's not possible.
It's okay. All right. I will go and take these clothes off. You win. But you are pushing me, Shegun. You are pushing me.
Come back here, Carol. What's the meaning of that? What? Is this not the same nice girl that I married from the village less than a year ago? It's okay. What is not bad? Come on, Ifeoma. Console me, but don't lie to me.
Maybe the school thing was a bad idea after all.
How can you say that? What Segun did by making her go to school is not only for her sake, or even his sake, but for his children's sake. She becomes a better mother.
How can she become a better mother when she's not even paying attention in school?
And how would you know that?
If she was, she wouldn't be thinking about those kind of dresses.
I hate to admit it, but that's a good point.
What do you think is the cause? Because if we can remove the cause, then we have a solution.
It's external influence, obviously. Or, I hate to say this, she's trying to impress somebody.
She couldn't be now.
Why, Mr. Prince Charming?
Because she's carrying my baby as we speak.
Oh, that's another dimension. Why have you not gotten her mother to come and speak with her, like you agreed the last time?
Yeah, things improved drastically, and I didn't think it was necessary anymore.
Do you think it's something her mother can rectify?
If she has the interest of her daughter's home at heart,
I think she does.
then I think you should cheer up.
Thanks, Ifeoma. You are becoming a dear friend.
It is not free.
You ran out of luck this time, Ifeoma. No free lunch this time.
Seriously, Ifeoma, tell me, if it was you that I married,
Yes.
would you be giving me the same hassles?
I don't know. I may have been driving you up the wall by now, for all I know.
Then thank God it wasn't you then.
Or perhaps I may just have been giving you a taste of marital paradise. You see, you never know.
I like that paradise part. But that's over now. Thanks. It's been nice talking to you.
I am glad I was of some kind of help.
Yeah, you were. We'll be on our way. See you around. The break will soon be over.
Ify, I'll see you later.
Yeah. Segun, you know, I think you're a good, kind, and decent man. I shouldn't have turned you down. I shouldn't.
So, Mama, that is what is happening here.
Don't worry about it. I'll come and sort it out.
I will be very grateful. You see, all I ask of her is just a little patience and perseverance, and we'll definitely get up there.
I know, my son. It is nothing at all. Segun, what gladdens my heart most is that you're expecting a baby.
We thank God, Mama.
Good. I am sure your mother is happy about the news.
Oh, she is more than happy. Left to her, she should want to immediately follow me to Gbede village to care for Karu for herself. But I didn't want that until we straighten her out.
Good thinking, my son. It won't do your home good if your mother comes around and finds her behaving like that.
Exactly what I thought, and that's why I came to see you.
Good. I will come with you. But I can't stay for long. If the situation demands my attention, she can always come home with me. That is, if you don't mind.
No. Nothing like that, Mama.
Good. So when are you going back?
I'll be leaving first thing tomorrow morning. Is that okay with you?
Well, I'll see what I can do to meet up with you.
Thank you, Ma.
Good.
Thank you.
Here comes our local midwife, and she's in a haste. Who could be in labor?
So, it's only when someone is in labor that she's hastening some.
Only on that condition, and she's very good. If Karu were to deliver in the village here, she would have been the one to take the delivery.
In the house?
Where else?
No. Carol will deliver in the hospital, surrounded by the best hands.
It was her mother that took your delivery. And most young men of your age. You turned out okay, didn't you?
Even in this scientific and technological age, it is too risky for one to be delivered at home, attended to by one local practitioner of medicine.
Good day, oh, yeah, wait.
Good
so
day.
where are you rushing to?
It's Tayo's place, so they said that she's in labor.
Tayo?
Yes, ma'am.
The same Tayo?
The very one. I have to rush.
So she gives birth at last to a bastard.
What a pity. She had it all, but she threw it all away. Well, that's her own cup of tea. I have to be going now.
Okay.
I want to go and settle some issues with my mother.
Good. Please go. Don't worry. I will be ready to leave with you. First thing tomorrow morning. Okay?
No problem. I'll see you then.
Good.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay, good day, my son.
Thank you.
Go well, oh.
Thanks. Yeah, bye-bye.
This is
Okay,
super
bye-bye.
story, a life strife and sorrows. It's a super story with good food and houses, where the fish drowns or even die of thirst. It's a super story, a life of precious stones and good taste. It's a super story.
You must do better, Tayo. Huh? You don't have to do this, so. If you don't do it well, the baby won't have an easy passage.
I am trying, Mama. I am trying. Hey!
Sorry, my daughter.
Sorry. Sorry. Who sent me? Who sent me?
Take it easy. The pain will soon subside. Huh? You just keep walking to and fro. Go on, go on. Let me see you. I hope everything is ready.
Yes, yeah.
Water on fire. New pack of razor blade.
Everything is ready.
Do you know how to pray?
Why? What is the matter?
My years of experience tells me that this one we are going to take is very tough.
God. God help us. Don't crown a long list of injustice with unsuccessful delivery. Oh, please, God, oh.
This is our first baby. And our passage is very small. With what I felt, the baby is big.
What are we going to do? Please help me, Yahweh, please.
That's why I ask you to pray for God to help your daughter and me.
Hey, God. Please help me, God.
Another thing. You know you are the only assistant I have in there. So you must not panic. No matter what you see.
Even if things are not going on well.
Even if things are not going on well, which is likely to be the case.
God. Hey, what kind of head do I have? What kind of fate is mine? God, please don't put me to shame. God, don't put me to shame.
Hey, you have cried enough. Just let's go in now. Remember, don't panic.
Why did it take you this long to get her pregnant?
It has nothing to do with me, Mama. I have been performing my duties very well.
Are you sure?
Did she ever tell you that I failed to perform even for one night?
But this pregnancy should have come up a lot earlier than now.
This is how God has designed it.
I knew you were going to hang it on God's neck.
Abio, what do you expect me to say?
Anyway, we thank God. It is better late than never.
Yes, so all we pray for now is safe delivery.
God will grant us that.
Amen.
But seriously, is everything okay? How is married life?
Well, I guess okay.
Because I saw a trace of worry in your eyes earlier today.
Mama, is there not a time that you see worry somewhere? Everything is fine.
Are you sure? Because you can take a tip or two from me.
Everything is fine. Nothing that I've not been able to handle. You know the process of getting to know each other.
Then, why is your wife's mother going with you to bed tomorrow?
I didn't tell you that. How did you get to know?
Very little escapes my attention, my dear son. Very little. So, are you going to tell me now or not?
No, I can't anymore.
Yeah, you can. And you will.
Please, Dayo, do try some more, please.
Mommy, the pain is too much.
Just relax, eh? Hold it.
But it's coming again.
Hey, just hold it. Relax. When I give the other, then you give one big push. If you do it well, it might be the last one. Ready? Now. You made it. You made it. It is here.
Thank God. Oh, thank you, Father. Thank you. Thank God. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. Where's my baby? Is it a boy or a girl? Mommy, what is it?
So, why is she going with you to Bede?
Nothing, Mama. She wants to go and see her daughter. That's all.
You have never been a good liar.
Seriously, Mama. There is no problem, really.
Shegun, you can talk to me.
They say pregnant women get unnecessarily touchy. I'm just getting to find out how touchy. That's all.
Just that?
Just that. And I think that as a very young couple, it would be wise for her mother to come around and help us straighten one or two things out.
Good decision.
You are not angry again?
No, I am not. You have taken a wise decision. She can easily respond to her mother without feeling under any kind of pressure.
What a relief. But Mama, really, this marriage thing, it's not easy.
Of course it's not. Like all other good things of life, it's meant to be worked out by both parties.
Mine will be a good marriage. I'm ready to give it all the work that it requires.
Not just you, my son. Both of you.
I'm sure my wife will give it all the work as well.
You're sure?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I just want you to have this in mind at all times.
What?
A good and successful marriage is a union between two forgivers.
I will not forget that.
Of course you will not. Especially if she's not a good forgiver. She's one, isn't she?
Come on, Mama. Are you beginning to have doubts about her or what?
No. I just want to know if she's a forgiver.
Good day here.
Iya. Good day. Oh. It's always nice to see you in this mood. It means you have helped another child into this world successfully.
This one was too tough. Oh yes, but the God of the girl was not asleep. Look, I had already given up hope. But God intervened. I'm happy for her.
God is great and merciful. And who is she, by the way?
Oh, it's Tayo.
Tayo?
Yes, Tayo. Abayomi's daughter.
Yes, I know. So she has put to bed?
Just a few minutes ago. Look, our God is wonderful. You need to see the baby. Hey, so big and so beautiful.
Is it a boy or a girl?
The best looking baby boy I have ever helped deliver. Is as good looking as your son.
Is everything all right?
Come to think of it, the baby boy looks exactly like you. Exactly.
Come on, that's a joke, right?
I took the delivery. He cried his first cries in my hands. I cleaned him up. I just left there. Oh, his face is still fresh in my memory. And he looks exactly like you. Exactly like you.
This is super story, a life of strife and sorrows. It's a super story of good food and houses, where the fish drowns or even die of thirst. It's a super story, a life of precious stones and good taste. It's a super story. This is super story. This is super story.
Love is real.
Love is so real. This is super story, a life of strife and sorrows. It's a super story of good food and houses.
Next week on your award-winning Super Story.
This proves it at last. We have God to thank for that. He really loves us. He could have made him look like anybody in our family. But no, he made him a split image of his father. He is a great good God. Isn't he, Tayo?
Come in.
So sleep has taken leave of you as well.
Yeah. But not for the reason that you think.
And for what reason, if I may ask?
Thank you, viewers, for making us your #1 family drama.
You can't afford to miss fresh episodes of This Life, Papa Ajasco and Company,
Nena and Friends Children TV show.
Wale Adenuga Productions. We are nothing but pencils in the hand of the creator.
It's a super story, a life of strife and sorrow. It's a super story of good food and houses, where the fish drowns or even die of thirst. It's a super story, a life of precious stones and good taste. It's a super story. This is a super story. This is super story. This is super story. Sorrows. It's a super story of good food and houses, where the fish